One really good way to get some perspective on the value and the power of compound interest is to do comparisons between simple and compound interest for a given investment, and that's the point of this question. To start, we're told we have an investment of $100,000. That's going to be our principal amount, P. And we are told the interest rate is 6%. By now, you should be pretty accustomed to automatically writing interest rates given in percent form in their decimal form. In this case, R equals 0.06. And the term of the investment is 4 years, so that's T equals 4. First, simple interest. Well, simple interest is given and calculated by the formula I equals P times R times T. And notice what I've done here is what I think is a good routine for all of these financial type problems. I first wrote out all the information I was given and carefully labeled what all of it was. I then wrote my general formula. And now I have all the information I need to just input that general or that specific information into my general formula. So P is 100,000, R is 0.06, T is 4, and now I just have a calculator exercise. I multiply those three numbers together, and I get an amount of $24,000. That's how much interest is drawn by the simple interest investment. If instead I have a compound interest calculated once per year, well, now we don't have an explicit interest formula for compound interest. What we do have is a formula that tells us the future value, and we can then subtract the principal to find how much interest was earned. So that formula is A equals P times 1 plus R to the T, and this is our formula when compound interest is calculated once per year. Inputting our given values here, P 100,000, 1 plus R, which is 0.06, to the T, which is 4. And again, using a calculator, I find that this, rounded to the nearest cent, gives me $126,247.70. That is not the answer to part B, because in part B we were asked to find the interest. This is the future value. So to get the interest, we'll subtract the future value we just found minus the principal, 100,000. And that's easy enough to do. We're just subtracting 100,000, so that's going to get rid of the 1 and leave us with $26,247.70. That's the amount of interest when the interest is compound, calculated once per year. And we can see that it's about $2,200 more than the simple interest.